So, that's no important things, and there is not. So, it's Premier League prediction time. Both me and my mother have made Premier League predictions, and I'm going to be going through them with you now. So we're not going to do any nitty-gritty. We're just going to get straight into it. I'm going to announce what I said, and then I'm going to say what my mum said for the same place in the league table. So in 20th place, we both did this on the 23rd of August, by the way. In 20th place, I've gone for West Bromwich Albion. Pure reason that they've just come up from the Championship. That's all I can say, really. My mum decided that she was going to put Leeds in 20th place. They just made a good signing in Rodrigo of Leeds. 19th, I've gone for Aston Villa. They were very lucky to stay up last year, and got my face in it. The chance of them repeating the same thing again is very unlikely, especially if they get into the same position. In my 19th place, my mum put Fulham, which is actually who I put in 18th place. I put Fulham in 18th place purely for the fact that they are the biggest yo-yo club in the country. Whenever they come up, they always go straight back down. My mum in 18th place has put West Brom, so she thinks all three teams that have just come up are going to go straight back down. 17th place is where I've put Leeds. It hurt me to say it, but I don't think they'll go back down. I think they'll stay up. I don't think they'll stay up comfortably. I think it'll be a tough battle with Fulham, but I think they'll get the better of it eventually. Whether they'll stay up in the second season, it depends on the signings they make. My mum put West Ham in 17th. 16th is where I put West Ham, purely for the fact that last year they were in a relegation scrap. They managed to save themselves towards the end of the season. I think they'll get into that position again. I think they'll save themselves again. And in 16th place, my mum has put Aston Villa, which I thought was very interesting. Let me just sit down. Yeah, you can still see my face, that's fine. In 15th place, I have put Southampton. Some of you might disagree. I just don't think they're going to finish in the top half of the table. Probably a little bit harsh, but yeah. In 15th place, my mum has put Crystal Palace, which I think is pretty fair. In 14th place is where I've put Crystal Palace. I think they're going to finish. I think this is where they finished last season as well, Crystal Palace. They're a good mid-table side. They're going to be nowhere near relegation, but they're not going to be challenging for the top half of the table. My mum in 14th place has put Newcastle. They've got a striker that can't finish, but they've got one of the Premier League's quickest wingers in Alonso Maximan. So, 13th place, we actually agreed on something. We both agreed that in 13th place would be Brighton and Hove Albion. I'm going to stand up again. Brighton are going to finish 13th, apparently, according to both of us. Let's see if I can angle my phone. There we go. Much easier. So we both think Brighton are going to finish 13th. Oh, give me a sec. Okay. In 12th place, I went for Newcastle. My mum put 14th. I don't really have a reason as to why I put them there. I just don't think they'll get relegated. Don't think they'll finish in the top half of the table. And they've got a good goalkeeper as well in Martin Dubravka, so... My mum put Everton in 12th, which I find very interesting. I know we're Liverpool fans and all that, but when was the last time they finished in the bottom half of the table? 11th place, I put Burnley. Burnley did very well this season. They finished 10th. They'll do one place worse this year. I still think they'll do very well. For Burnley, an 11th place finish would be pretty good. My mum put Tottenham in 11th, which I think is very interesting considering they've just qualified for the Europa League, but everyone has an opinion. Who knows? They were 10th at one point in the season. Speaking of 10th, that's where I put Sheffield United. They did very well at the start of this season and most of the way through the season, but after the restart, they weren't brilliant, were they? So I decided to put Sheffield United in 10th. They'll still finish in the top half of the table, but yeah. 10th place is where my mum's put Burnley, the same place as where they finished last year. I think that's pretty fair. 9th place then, we're into the single digits. I have decided to put our rivals Everton in 9th. They'll finish in the top half of the table. Still not ready to qualify for Europe, but they will be challenging for the Europa League spots. But yeah, they're not gonna qualify. My mum has decided to put Sheffield United in 9th. I think that's pretty fair. Again, they've got a couple of good strikers, haven't they? McBurney and, who's the other one? Billy Sharp, Mousse as well. Apparently they're after Bournemouth goalkeeper Aaron Ramsdale as well. Actually, I think they've signed him. I think they have. In 8th place is another one we've both agreed on. We both agreed that Wolves would finish 8th. They were a bit disappointing after the restart. However, once they've got their fans back, if they get their fans back, I reckon, because Wolves are a very much fan-based team, unlike Manchester City for obvious reasons, but Wolves need their fans realistically, don't they? And it really showed after the restart when they had no fans. So I think Wolves will do a lot better once they've got fans back. My mum said pretty much the same thing. In 7th place, my mum went for Manchester United. Given the signing they've just made, Donny van der Beek, I think they'll finish a bit higher than that. And with Bruno Fernandes and Paul Pogba in the midfield as well, they're going to be a force to reckon with. I still don't think they'll be anywhere near challenging for the title. But yeah. In 7th place is where I have put Arsenal. I don't think they got into the Europa League this year. I think they... Where did they finish? I can't remember where they finished. I know they didn't qualify for the Europa League. But I've put Arsenal in 7th. Or did they? I don't know. Someone tell me in the comments, where did Arsenal finish? In 6th place is very interesting. My mum's put Southampton in 6th place. They could be a force to be reckoned with, but I don't see them getting into the Europa League. That's where I put Leicester. I put Leicester in 6th place. Leicester were very disappointing. Leicester were very disappointing after the restart. It really showed, didn't it, how much Leicester also need their fans. But Jamie Vardy still got the golden boot. They have just lost Ben Chilwell to Chelsea though, so let's see how well. Let's see if they go after any left back. Personally, I think they'll just play James Justin at left back. If they go after another left back, then good for them, but I don't think they will. 5th place, I have gone for Tottenham. It's where they finished this year. It's where they'll finish next year. My mum has gone for Arsenal. They've done very well, Arsenal. They've done very well. They've just won the Community Shield. They beat Liverpool on penalties. They are the FA Cup champions as well. Mikel Arteta has really turned them around, hasn't he? So Arsenal getting the Europa League finish next year would be... It would be good for them to get back into Europe. Right. Into the top 4 now. I have gone for Manchester United in 4th. Purely for the fact that A, they have been playing very well since the restart. And B, they very much rely on Bruno Fernandes. So for as long as he is fit, healthy and not suspended, they're going to cause problems, aren't they? Let's be honest. As much as it hurts me to say that, they're going to cause problems. 4th place, my mum was put Leicester. They are a very good side, obviously. They were 2nd in the league at one point. I think maybe it was that 4-0 defeat to Liverpool that kind of set the record straight and said, hey, listen. But yeah. In 3rd, I've gone for Chelsea. They're making some sick signings, honestly. Who have they got? They've got Thiago Silva, they've got Ziyech, they've got Werner, they're about to get Havertz, they've got Chilwell, they're in talks with Donnarumma as well. They're insane. Chelsea are insane. Their spending spree isn't even over. If you check the PL Transfer Hub on Instagram, it's one of my accounts, PL Transfer Hub, I've posted every rumour they've had. Oh, Declan Rice is another one they've got, another rumour that they've had. But my mum has put Man City in 3rd. I still think it's going to be the same top 2 this year. But my mum's gone for Man City in 3rd. She thinks that with the way Chelsea have been spending and the way Chelsea are improving, they are definitely going to finish with Manchester City. Personally, I disagree, but who knows? You can't say a prediction's wrong until the end of the season. So, in 2nd place, I've gone for Manchester City. I still think it's going to be the same top 2, at least for another 2 or 3 years. My mum's gone for Chelsea in 2nd, obviously. Manchester City, very good side. They're gonna want revenge on Liverpool, aren't they, this year, for taking their title off them. Personally, I don't think they'll get it. They've got a very, very good chance though if they get Lionel Messi, and it sounds like they are going to get him. I swear Barcelona were taking him to court though. I don't know why they were, because he hasn't done anything wrong, but I think it was the £700 million release clause in his contract. But I think they should just let Messi go, honestly. You can't force him to stay, and if he goes to Man City, he goes to Man City. 2nd place, my mum for Chelsea, I've already been through that. And we both think that Liverpool are going to win the league again. Not just because we're Liverpool fans, but because of the football we play. I know we just lost the Community Shield to Arsenal. You don't need to mention that in the comments. It was only because of a Ryan Brewster penalty miss, and he's 20 years old. So, lay off the kid. Honestly, though, we're going to win the league again, in our opinion. If we get Thiago, then some people are saying that's going to be a better signing than Messi to City. I don't know where that's come from. I'm glad that people think that, but is it really a better signing than Messi? Is anything really a better signing than Lionel Messi? Who knows? But we've got a pretty solid defence, except when Joe Gomez has decided to grab people's nadgers. We've got a pretty solid attack as well. When Mohamed Salah's not being selfish. I still remember that game against Burnley where Firmino walking down the tunnel like that, because Salah and Mane had just had an argument. But we both think Liverpool are going to win the league. Let us know what you think in the comments. I'm going to be doing Championship predictions soon, League 1 predictions soon, and League 2 predictions soon, so make sure you stick around for that. This is my first video in like a few days. You can tell I haven't uploaded for a few days. I've been getting back into the routine, haven't I? I've been getting back into getting up early and stuff like that. And it's told on me. I don't like getting up early, so I've been quite tired through pretty much every day. I will be sure to start uploading a bit more. Maybe not as much as I can. I'll start streaming again soon. Maybe not for another couple of weeks. Just while I'm getting used to it again. Just while I'm getting used to getting up early again. But yeah. I will start streaming again soon. Let me know in the comments as well, or on Instagram, what you want me to start streaming. I need to get a charger cable so I can connect my Xbox One controller to my PC, which is very good because my PC, I can't connect wirelessly to it. I don't know why, but it won't let me. Excuse me. But yeah, I think this is... I'm not going to say my predictions are good. I'm not going to say my predictions are bad, because we simply don't know. The season hasn't started. We're not going to know whether it's good or bad till the end of the season. So, who knows? Like I said, regardless of whether it's Liverpool or Man City that win the league, it'll be the same top two in my opinion. I also think it'll be the same top four. I think Chelsea and United will be third and fourth, whichever way around. It's going to be one of them, isn't it? But I think the top four that I've gone for is just my prediction, isn't it? So, I'll see you in the next one, which is going to be probably Sunday. I'm probably going to do an upload. I'm probably going to do a gaming video. Yeah, as you can probably tell, I've just had my haircut today. And no, you can't give me a fresh trim slap if you see me because of Corona. So, I'm good at that. Virtual. Bang. There you go. If you want to give me a fresh trim slap virtually through the screen, there you go. But no. What will I do a gaming video about? How do I know? Because I'm the one that's going to be uploading it. I'm probably going to do a video of like an idle game or something like that. I've got loads of idle games on my phone. Idle Miner Tycoon and stuff like that. I'll probably restart one of those so I can do a series on that. Oh, shit. I'll probably restart so I can do a series on that. Or one of them idle games that I've got loads, honestly. I'm gonna try again to do my Score Hero one. That's probably which one I'm gonna do. I'm gonna try, because I tried to record my Score Hero one not long ago, and for some strange reason it didn't want to upload. Well, it didn't want to save. Literally, as I pressed end recording, it just used up too much storage space. So I have to try and re-record that. I'm going to delete some apps, I'm going to delete some videos, I'm going to delete some photos, and I'm going to just delete stuff off my phone that will free up some storage space so I can get that out there for you guys on Sunday. If not, it will definitely be Monday at around 6. So, thank you very much for watching this video, and I will do championship predictions probably some point next week, probably same time next week. No, not same time next week, probably next Saturday. I suppose I could do a video on Saturday. I'm rambling too much now. I'll see you in a bit.